What is happening, traders? Thank you for tuning in.
As always, we're coming to you from LA and bringing you the best pod yet. And we actually started a Let's Talk Trades portfolio last week.
Unfortunately, that episode did not make it on Spotify, as we encountered technical difficulties streaming our first webcast, but it is on YouTube, guys, so you can check it out there.
So we're going to fill you in today. Basically, we wanted to start a small portfolio and grow it 20% each month. We want to show you that investing doesn't require hundreds or thousands of dollars. You just have to start. It's all about those baby steps.
Right. So we have started this portfolio with only $40. Both of us got to spend our first $20 any way we wanted. It could be in crypto, it could be in stocks, whatever our preference was. I bought a single share of PaySafe under the ticker PSFE for $13.82. And since I bought it, it's been nothing but bread.
And I bought one single share of United Wholesale Mortgage Company, ticker UWMC, for $8.34, which has gone straight down since I got it, and hopefully that changes when they release earnings next week. Jason, you have about $6.18 left, and I have $11.66 left in buying power. Our next investment, we are looking to add some cryptocurrency.
Cryptocurrencies have been returning investors and traders huge gains lately, and we want the LTT portfolio to be a part of the fun. Now, we have decided already which cryptos we would like to add, and we are looking to gain 20% each month, so we are going to be actively trading our portfolio.
We actually set up a Google Sheets doc if you'd like to follow along, and we'll share ways to join the sheet towards the end of the show. So back to the crypto. What's your choice, Jason?
I'm going to go with Dogecoin on the back of Elon here. The woke James Bond going to moan this biddy. Elon is making an appearance on SNL this weekend. Dogecoin is up over 50% this week after dipping down a 20-cent range last week. Now, I did buy these coins the other day and not when it was at 20 cents. I mean, I know timing is everything, but our coins were got at 38 cents and we are looking for a push to 60 cents to be realistic. And on Tuesday night, guys, Doge blew past 60 cents, and now $1 is looking like a real possibility. Volume trading will help push Doge for the entire week, I'm gonna believe. Andrew, you gotta be watching SNL this weekend, right?
Yeah, I don't watch every SNL, but I think this one's definitely gonna be worth tuning in for.
I mean, I know I'm gonna be tuned in. Elon has this appeal to him. I was just reading about the CEO of a digital marketing startup called Irritable, I think, and the CEO was fired for taking LSD before an investor meeting in 2019. Now, he claims he was trying to microdose to help his focus and wound up taking too much. But this is just an example. Not everyone can get away with being a rogue businessman like Musk. I think it's his I don't give a fuck attitude combined with his status as an innovator and celebrity billionaire. He also really seems to be for the people. Whether that is entirely true, I mean, that'll be determined by his lasting legacy, I guess. But to my personal opinion, I think it's already cemented. And it's a big combo package that I think is going to give a big boost to Dogecoin Saturday night.
So it's definitely going to be a Dogecoin skit, right? There's going to be like a Shiba Inu running around.
I think it'll be something about space, electric cars, and Dogecoin, to be honest.
He did attempt to crowdsource the skit idea, and I think some writers weren't really happy about that. So we're going to have to see how that drama unfolds Saturday.
Okay, so I'm investing my $6.18 in a Dogecoin, and that's giving me 16 coins.
I'm going in on the cryptocurrency XLM, also known as Lumens, which is built on the Stellar network. And since this is a lesser known cryptocurrency, we're going to break this down, let's talk trade style, and go into the history of XLM and the Stellar network. But first, I actually bought these XLM or Lumens on Sunday when we started writing this pod, when they were 52 cents. So with my $11.66, I get 22.4 lumens, which I think the price has already gone up, and we might be close to our 20% gains with these Dogecoin and XLM gains. But let's get into the history of XLM and how it all began. It all started in 2014 when Jed McCaleb, who was a co-founder of Ripple, which is another blockchain network that has its own cryptocurrency called XRP, decided to actually leave Ripple and start his own blockchain network with a former lawyer and later co-founder of Stellar, Joyce Kim. And before the official launch of Stellar Network, McCaleb actually created a website he called Secret Bitcoin Project. And from there, along with funding from the payment Goliath Stripe, the Stellar Network was born. And to add to this, Stripe doesn't actually own any part of the Stellar Network. They just really saw the potential in Stellar and wanted to see it succeed. So Stellar is basically a currency exchange platform that is shaking up the industry by changing the way that banks, businesses, and mainly everyday people transfer money around the world. They were originally aimed at just serving the unbanked population in developing areas. However, now banks and businesses can also take advantage of this great platform. So the Stellar Network allows users to send money from someone in maybe the US to South Africa in a few seconds with very little fees. Right now, if you tried to transfer money to maybe a family member in another country, you'll be charged a large fee from your bank and it'll probably take a few days. And whenever you send money, you have to first transfer that money into the national currency of wherever you're sending that money to. And when you do that, the third party that helps is always going to get a fat fee. So the Stellar Network is going to provide a cheaper, more efficient way to move money around the world. You don't even need a bank account to use it. But the only reason to create an account on the Stellar Network will be to have XLM cryptocurrency. Because every transaction, like we said, it will be a very, very small fee, and you'll have to pay that in lumens. And each account is required to hold at least one XLM. So when or if businesses and everyday people really start utilizing this platform, they will all need to purchase and hold lumens and use lumens. And when someone uses this platform, they're going to have to exchange their dollars, pesos, or yen, or whatever they have into XLM. And then the receiver will receive those XLM, and then they could change it back into whatever currency they want. So if banks, businesses, and other individuals want to take advantage of this newer, cheaper, and more efficient way of moving money, they're going to have to jump into this Stellar party.
I also like the fact that Coinbase allows you to earn free XLM by watching videos that inform you of the Stellar Lumen and what its function and use is. Also, the new Coinbase card also features crypto rewards and gives you as much as 4% back in Stellar Lumens.
Now that's pretty cool. And also, one more reason why I think XLM is a solid investment for our portfolio is that it's currently the third most held crypto on Coinbase, right behind Bitcoin and Ethereum. And while that might be because Coinbase does give it out for free, it also means a lot of people have skin in the game and can help spread awareness of how great XLM and Stellar is. That's why I'm going to spend my remaining buying power on XLM.
Yeah, when we first started this project, I was actually going to invest in XLM. Doge just won last minute because of the hype and the run-up I was seeing that it was going to have. But the Stellar Lumen and XLM are aimed at $1 trillion payments industry, and it's designed to facilitate cross-border payments that bridge crypto and fiat currencies. It offers fast, affordable, and reliable transactions, just like you said. XLM could be the edge that the Stellar Network needs. I mean, if it takes a decisive lead in the tech war with its blockchain technology, Stellar cryptocurrency will follow suit at the exchanges. Now, Grayscale, a large investment hedge fund, has been buying up XLM over the past few months, and in its Q4 2020 report, the company wrote that institutions are here, adding, in the fourth quarter alone, institutions accounted for 93% of all capital inflows during the period, which was approximately $3 billion. So, I mean, it looks like us and the institutions really like the Stellar Network. Also, the current market cap is currently only around 12 billion, which is quite large for something most people haven't heard of, but still relatively small when you compare it to Bitcoin and Ethereum, and even Dogecoin now, which just recently passed $90 billion in the market cap. So a $12 billion market cap is larger than Bumble, E-Trade, and Under Armour as publicly traded companies, but it's not that large for cryptocurrency. And To find the market cap, you multiply the coin price by the circulation supply, and currently there is a supply of 23 billion coins. And at 50 cents each or so, that market cap is roughly $12 billion. But if the price was to go up to $1, the market cap would be 23 billion. And Dogecoin currently has a larger market cap than that. So $23 billion market cap for XLM doesn't sound too bad. I mean, Apple just made 24 billion in Q1 of 2021. So a larger market cap for XLM sounds possible, but I'm going to be a little more conservative because I don't want people to think that this is going to happen overnight. Another main reason I like XLM is that Stripe, who is looking to go public later this year, I believe, was the first organization to back Stellar, and its reasons doing so are quite interesting. Now, Stripe is a payment system, and they work with what feels like almost every company. Amazon, Shopify, Zoom, Wayfair, Wish, Slack, Salesforce, Lyft, DoorDash, Postmates, Uber, Booking.com. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. Their page of partners is crazy. So Stripe is highly integrated into the digital payments industry, creating value for the Stellar network simply by holding their 2 billion lumens. Now, Stripe first attempted to buy Ripple Labs, and after that deal fell through and was unsuccessful, Stripe gave $3 million to the Stellar Development Foundation in exchange for 2 billion lumens. But that exchange came with a catch. Any net profit from the sale of Stripe's lumens will be returned to the Stellar Development Foundation. Basically meaning they wanted Stripe to hold their lumens to create value for them. And about a week or so before the announcement of funding from Stripe released why they were contributing to the Stellar network, and it had 3 core reasons. They believed Stellar was open, which meant Stellar created an open financial network rather than having to invest heavily in different complex finance protocols across different countries. This was seen as beneficial to Stripe and other financial service providers because they would only have to integrate one or maybe even just fewer protocols. Stellar was also seen as unbundled, meaning it was open and not one single entity like, say, PayPal ran the network. So companies could compete to provide the best service, causing the ecosystem to improve much faster than a closed system. And lastly, they saw Stellar as global, that anyone in any country can plug into their network, start an anchor, and connect to their peers. Now, in a tweet from Stripe CEO dated from 2018, Stripe had not sold a single lumen they had. They said they were waiting for substantial usage growth. And I think the Coinbase and Stripe IPO are going to be major catalysts for XLM coming up.
Another great thing about the Stellar network is that the musician Akon is using the Stellar network to build his own cryptocurrency, and it's called Acoin. That's going to be the main currency in a city called Akon City. I wish we could drop an Akon song right now, but copyright laws would definitely take us down. Anyways, being able to transfer money quick, efficiently, and without fees or very little fees is what the Stellar network is all about. So it makes sense for a city being built with its own digital currency to be built on top of that Stellar network.
So yeah, keep XLM on your watch list. I'm not a fan of buying at all-time highs, so be patient and you'll get your entry. And with all that being said,
we will be adding $40 every month to this portfolio with the hopes of just keep gaining 20% every month. And so far, we're on track to hit the 20%, mostly due to the 2 cryptocurrencies. But you can follow us and follow our trades on our Google Sheets, which will be linked to our Twitter at BestPodYet.
Looking forward to next time, traders. And remember, guys,
stay classy, traders.
Plan the trade. Trade the plan. Peace.
Peace.